Can you introduce yourself and where we are?
Hi, I'm Emma. I am the president of the Local Events Network, and today we're at Little Green Men at the British in Deloraine.
Can you talk about Hop to Harvest?
So Hop to Harvest is our flagship event for the Local Events Network. We've got our second Hop to Harvest coming up in a few short weeks. So the idea of Hop to Harvest was born through bringing the producers and growers and chefs, distillers, brewers all together for a day to showcase what we've got here in Meander Valley in terms of food and bev.
It's the 14th of March?
14th of March, yep.
And it'll go all day down towards the river?
Yes, yep, so Rotary Park Reserve,
Yep.
and this year we're running it from midday until 8 o'clock.
Okay, 8 p.m, all right. Do you know roughly how many stallholders you might have?
So we've got 15 this year,
Okay.
a little increase from last year, and we're also looking at having a market stall set up just across the ponds
Yep.
for more take-home items, bread, bottles of spirits, that sort of thing.
Yep.
And then we've got all the short orders in the same site as last year.
Speaking of last year, do you know roughly how many people came last year, or do you know roughly how many people you want to come this year, or that
Yeah,
sort of?
so last year we estimated there was about 800 that came through sort of throughout the day, and this year we're expecting a small increase on that. We have brought it forward in the year to tap into that later sunset, so yeah, we're looking at about 1,000 people to come through this year.
Okay. Why are these events important to towns like Deloraine?
I think it's really important for somewhere like Deloraine especially. It puts us on the map in terms of food and bev. I think what we have here is really unique, and things like this sort of, they reach the mainland, and it increases tourism, and it books out accommodation, and it's really good for microeconomies, I guess, in the whole of Meander Valley. For me, that's most important, for the vendors to do really well, and especially all the guys up and down the high street as well, to see an influx of people over that weekend.
Will there be entertainment or music or anything of that
Yes,
nature?
so we have lots of free kids entertainment this year. We've got a face painter, we've got the circus coming again, we've got, in terms of live music, we've got 3 musos on throughout the day. Yeah, starting at midday, finishing at 7:30. So they'll be pretty much going all day.
That's great.
Yeah.
And if people want to come, they go onto a website and book tickets?
Yeah, so you can register for your free ticket.
Yep.
That just helps our vendors gauge attendance, but yeah, other than that, it's a totally free event.
Fantastic.
Walk in, walk out.
But if people are looking to get involved in the future, they would contact you and the Events Network.
Yes.
And integrate that way.
Yep. So we've got our website, thelocaleventsnetwork.org. We've got a contact page on there. So if you did want to get involved at all, just fill out that contact page. We do have other events throughout the year as well. Always looking for volunteers.
Can you talk about some of the people who are involved, and then talk about another event later in the year?
Yes, yeah. How we've got it set up is we've got our main committee. We make all the big decisions, and then we've got our volunteers that support us as well. They do things like clean the portaloos in the festival. They hand out posters. They assist with things like social media, just keep the cogs turning in the background. And then we've got the Dragon Boat Regatta, which we had a few volunteers for that as well. And we've got a winter festival coming up in June as well.
Would you like to talk more about that?
Yeah. We plan to have a truffle-focused festival. So we're going to have a little truffle trail that shines a light on our local truffle farms. And then, so that will go over 2 days. And then we're ending with a big event at the showgrounds where we'll have food trucks, we'll have 10 bank beer taps, and we'll have kegs from all over Tas come for those.
Okay.
And of course music. We're going to have a long table dinner where Luke from Frank and Lottie's going to curate something really special for that as well.
Oh, fantastic. Easy. Thanks, Emma.